Before we start building the services page, let's first save our current layout so we can reuse it later. Click on the Save to Library icon in the top bar. Give your layout a name for your own reference, and then click Save to Library. Now, let me show you what we will be creating next. The services page will use the same service boxes we built for the home page. The single service page will have a two-column structure with your content on the left and a call to action on the right that scrolls down with the page. Let's begin by creating these two pages in WordPress. Go to your dashboard, then go to Pages and click Add New. Create one page called Services and another called Single Service. Next, go to Appearance and then Menus. Add both pages to your main menu. Drag the single service page slightly to the right under the services page to make it a drop-down item. Click Save Menu to confirm. Now, let's start building the services page. Go to the front end and click Edit with Divi. Once Divi opens, click Add Layout, then select Pre-Made Layout. Switch to the Your Saved Layouts tab and choose the About Us page layout we just saved. When it's loaded, we can clean it up. Remove all the sections that you do not need and keep only the header and subtitle. Update the H1 title and subtitle to match your services page. Next, add a new section and choose Add from Library. Select our Services section. Once it's loaded, remove the top row of this section since we only need the service boxes. And that's it. The page is already done. If you want to show more services, you can simply duplicate the row to add more boxes. Save the page and exit the builder. Now, let's move on to the single service page. Enable the Divi builder, and again, import the About Us layout from the library. Once it loads, remove all the elements you don't need so we start with a clean layout. Update the title and subtitle to match your service. Now, let's adjust the layout. Change the row structure to a 3/4 and 1/4 column layout. This gives us a wider area on the left for content and a smaller column on the right for the call to action. Next, add a new row with the same layout. Drag the text module from the first row into this new row. Add some extra dummy text below it to fill out the space. Under that, add an image module and select the single service image. Set the border radius to 12 pixels for rounded corners. Duplicate the text module and place it under the image for another text block. Remove the bottom margin of the first text module to tighten the spacing. Open the section settings and, under Layout, set the vertical gap to 0 pixels for a clean stack. Now, let's build the call to action box. Inside the second column of the second row, add a group module. Inside this group, add an image module and choose your call to action image. Under Border, set the border radius to 12 pixels. Then, add a text module for the call to action text. Set it as an H3 title and center it. Next, add a button by choosing Add from Library and selecting our Saved Button module. Now, we'll copy the gradient background from our Hero section so we can reuse it. Open the top section and go to the Background tab. Switch to the Gradient tab. Click on the three dots and select Copy Gradient Stops Attributes. Then go to the Group module, click on the three dots, and choose Paste All Gradient Stops Attributes. Sometimes the colors do not appear right away due to a small Divi glitch. If that happens, open the Background tab again, go to Gradient, and slightly move one of the color handles. This will refresh the colors and make them visible. Once that's done, add 20 pixels of padding all around and set the border radius to 12 pixels. Change the title color to white so it stands out. In the group settings, go to Layout and set the vertical gap to 20 pixels. Now we will make the call to action sticky so it stays visible while scrolling. Go to the Advanced tab, then to Scroll Effects, and set the sticky position to Stick to Top. Under Bottom Sticky Limit, choose Row, so it will not scroll beyond the section it sits in. When you scroll down now, you'll see that the call to action stays fixed at the top. To add some space between the top and the sticky box, go to Sticky Top Offset and set it to 35 pixels. Now it has a little breathing room at the top. Let's check the tablet view. I'll reduce the call to action title size to 20 pixels. On mobile view, I see a small space between the title and the content. That's caused by the empty second column. We can remove that column. Finally, I'll disable the sticky scroll effect for mobile since it usually takes up too much space on smaller screens. Save the page and exit the builder. And there it is! Our single service page is complete, with a clean layout and a sticky call to action on the right side. In the next video, we'll continue by creating the blog, post, and category pages.